Well, January is upon us once more, and that means that CES is just around the corner, where we will have access to lots and lots of new and exciting products. Now, Dell is releasing some good stuff this year, and I'm excited about their revamped thin and light XPS 13. This is Stephen from Owner DiskZone. Let's take a look at what we have in store. Aesthetically, there are two models, both being finely crafted out of aluminium. One is platinum silver with a carbon fibre palm rest, and the second is rose gold with white bezels and a white woven glass fibre palm rest. The weave is so fine that there is enough fibre to stretch halfway to the moon. Atop of the fibre is a coating of titanium dioxide, which gives it a pearlescent sheen. And there is also a stain resistant layer that even resists pen marks, not just fingerprints. Woven glass fibre also stays much cooler than aluminum, making it more comfortable to use for long periods of time. And this is good to know because the battery life is very good. The base model, which has an i5-8250U CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, 128GB SSD and a 1080p display, is just short of 20 hours. This is the most of any current 13-inch laptop. The base model starts at $1,000, but you can configure it with a 1TB SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, an i7-8550U CPU and a 4K UHD display. Dell continues with its Infinity Edge display with very thin bezels that manages to cram in a 13-inch laptop into the frame of an 11-inch one. Previous models topped out at QHD+, which was 3200 by 1800, versus the new UHD, which is 3840 by 2160. That's an extra 2.5 million pixels, which gives better details and colours. The 4K panel will have 100% sRGB and the 1080p panel 72% colour gamut. Dell have managed to slim it down further, claiming a 30% reduction or 3.4mm. It is now just 7.8mm thick at the front, tapering to 11.6mm, and it weighs just 2.7 pounds or 1.21 kilos. Its width and length are unchanged from the previous generation. To complement the clean white look, the new rose gold model will have matching white power cords and a USB-A to USB-C adapter. The webcam will also be unchanged, sticking with 720p, but will have 2 more digital microphones, totaling 4. This will make it far-field Cortana capable, using voice recognition from across the room. Now you can log on using the Windows Hello facial recognition, or use the optional fingerprint reader that is going to be housed in the power button. In addition to Windows 10, Dell is releasing an Ubuntu Developer Edition, which has Linux pre-installed for $950. Dell is also upping the ante by increasing the number of Thunderbolt 3 ports from 1 to 2. There will be no USB 3 ports, but they will be including a dongle adapter. This allows the laptop to be thinner, and we actually are now starting to see more Thunderbolt 3 peripherals. The chiclet keyboard is backlit and has a distance of travel of 1.3mm, and it has a glass Windows Precision touchpad with integrated buttons. Like the outgoing model, there will be 2 1-watt speakers, so there's no change there. Aside from the new white model and making it thinner, I am really excited about 2 other pieces of tech. As many of you may have seen in other videos of laptops using Intel's 8th gen 15-watt U-series CPUs, the processors cannot, out of the box, maintain a high level of performance, as power is cut, and as a result you may get a quad-core processor versus a dual-core previously, but it throttles down, limiting performance. If you know how to use XTU or throttle stop to increase the turbo boost for longer periods, that is fine, you can do that. But now with the launch of the XPS 13, Dell will do this for you. And I think this is huge for the general consumer. Kudos to Dell for doing so. The CPU will dynamically boost higher when it is needed, such as if you're rendering a video, and reduce again when the task is done. The second cool piece of tech is the use of Gore Aerogel insulation. Now this material is the lightest solid known to man. In fact, if a man was made out of this, it would only weigh 1 pound, yet be strong enough to support a small car. Now the beauty about it, it is 95% porous with holes so small that air molecules cannot pass through it. Now this makes it an excellent insulator and is actually used on the Mars rover. Dell are using this material in the XPS 13 to not only make it light and strong, but to help channel hot air out the vents, making it more thermally efficient. So when and where can I buy it? Well, it goes on sale today, 4th of January, and you can either buy it directly from Dell or at the Microsoft Store. Stay tuned for more exciting stuff. I don't think I can afford to go to CES this year, even though it is a dream of mine, but I'll continue bringing you footage of stuff as it comes up. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.